Bonjour! Hi everyone, how are you doing today? Doing pretty good myself. Obviously a change from yesterday if you watch every day. Yeah, yesterday was a day. But honestly, sometimes I wonder if how much I get ready affects the day. Like on days I get ready, I feel a lot better, more energetic, I feel better about myself, rather than days where it's just like barely getting by, yeah, I think it does affect my mood for sure. So, feeling great, feeling fresh, and yeah, we're doing a day in unschooling, which is just basically our life. I mean, I know that my kids are pretty young, so they're not technically supposed to be in school regardless, but in that I chose not to do preschool or anything, and I didn't come to that decision lightly. It just came from the fact that we couldn't really afford it, and then it got born out of well, I don't really know that it's necessary, and then learning more about it, and then kind of now I'm all the way over on the other side of no, if you don't, it's not necessary, I guess, is my only message and my only hope here. I know it's not for everybody, but I guess the only reason I do this is for somebody out there with a younger kid who's just wondering, how when you get to 3 or 4, how to do, and if you're wanting to keep them at home or wanting to have a few kids, I think it makes a huge difference that she has Fifi right after her, so she's a constant playmate. I have 2 girls. Anyways, you'll have to watch to see what we're gonna do today, but yeah, come along. This is a pretty typical day. We try and do about 1 activity a day outside of the house, and then a lot of learning and routine inside the house. Structure of the day we have both. Our structure is around meals, which I talk about a lot. Our structure is around the table and around the meals. That's the structure we provide to the kids so they know what's coming up next all the time. And then the unstructure is that I don't really say okay, now we're doing this and now you're doing that. I really let them kind of bebop all around and do what they feel inclined to do, and luckily they're at an age where it's purely experimental. I can't really mess this up. 3 and 4, it's all about play anyways, but it's so fun as somebody who's an education enthusiast. That's kind of my background in part, and so I was actually in a preschool in college and watched had to do papers and participated in the classroom, and it was an experimental classroom as well. So anyways, the point is that I really like this stuff. So if you're into this kind of stuff too, then I totally think you can do it. And it's so much fun to watch your kids learn and grow every day and discover. And kids are amazing. There's just something about them that just it's like a drug, builds you up, makes you feel like the whole world is a happy place, even though I know that's not the truth. But gotta get out of the house. Friends are waiting for us. We're meeting up with some friends. That's where they're gonna get their social interaction. I'm lucky to be part of a big mommies group here, so lots of friends consistently over the years. That makes a huge difference. Just met everybody through meetup.com, so I totally 100% recommend that. It takes a lot of effort, and it's hard and it's scary the first few times. And I would say even the first 6 months, it's kind of awkward. You have to keep forcing yourself to do it, but the payoff has been huge 4.5 years, 4 years later. But, okay, gotta make some sandwiches too. Okay, bye. You do?
I did this! I helped her.
You helped her buckle her stuff? Aw. So, I love my Ergo. I use it all the time. Helps me with these 3 kiddos when I'm practically a single parent most days. 3 of them. Here we go. We're gonna go to 1.
One right here.
So in the car we listen to letter sounds, right? What letter?
I am mom and I'm in charge. Standing by a bell.
Standing by a bell. So we're for sure gonna keep, I guess 90% certain. We applied to schools and we're registered and stuff, so we could change our mind last minute, and I'm that kind of person that if something happened that was better or worked out or family something, then we would just switch and better information. Anyways, So what I think of long term though is it's like, well, how would I want them to have little friends and experiences, and so like this is an example of like, I just think it for the future, like little camps where they can go for a few weeks and like meet little friends and get to have really cool experiences. And there's so many, like we live in a day and age where there's like so many, like you don't even have time to do all the cool things that there are and that exist in the world. Like it's a really great time to be a kid and learning, and a mom who wants to enjoy their learning. Like there's so many resources. Did you get wet? What are you building, did you? Okay, first step in the hall. Button, and then lever. Oh, push it. Oh, you did it. You did it, my Fifi. Oh, good job. We're so proud. It's so fun to watch their little minds work. It's the best. Yeah, we're not gonna leave Juju. We're just gonna go. You could have some special time with your mama. We're gonna leave her with Emily and her friend. You get some special time with your mama. Let's go. Your mama took a picture of it. That's adorable. You little engineer.
That's for the baby. That's for the baby. Where's the...
Oh, it's doing a skinny. Do you like to have baby boy? Oh, not so much. Let's go play in the grocery. Hello, madame. Can I get my groceries or what? Oh. You're so frustrated.
Ava's here.
Ava's here? Oh my, right before it's gonna close.
Okay.
Is Ava really here? Yes, there she is.
Come on, Ava.
Fourth potty break of the 3-hour tour here. And all of us have to go, of course. You know, it's like all 4 of us have to pick up, quit what we're doing and come in.
And the elevator.